But now the moon like a white rose shone in the pale west, and the sun's rim sank, and clouds arrayed their rank on rank about his fading crimson ball. The floor of Almhuin's hosting hall was not more level than the sea, as full of loving fantasy. And with low murmurs we rode on, where many a trumpet-twisted shell that in immortal silence sleeps, dreaming of her own melting hues, her golds, her ambers, and her blues, pierced with soft light the shallowing deeps. But now a wandering land breeze came, and a far sound of feathery choirs. It seemed to blow from the dying flame. They seemed to sing in the smouldering fires. The horse towards the music raced, neighing along the lifeless waste. Like sooty fingers many a tree rose ever out of the warm sea. And they were trembling ceaselessly, as though they all were beating time upon the center of the sun, to that low, laughing woodland rhyme. And now our wandering hours were done. We cantered to the shore, and knew the reason of the trembling trees. Round every branch the songbirds flew, or clung thereon like swarming bees, while round the shore a million stood like drops of frozen rainbow light, and pondered in a soft vain mood upon their shadows in the tide, and told the purple deeps their pride, and murmured snatches of delight. And on the shores were many boats, with bending sterns and bending bows, and carven figures on their prows of bitterns and fish-eating stoats, and swans with their exultant throats. And where the wood and waters meet, we tied the horse in a leafy clump, and Niamh blew 3 merry notes out of a little silver trump. And then an answering whispering flew over the barren woody land, a whisper of impetuous feet, and ever nearer, nearer grew, and from the woods rushed out a band of men and ladies hand in hand, and singing, singing all together. Their brows were white as fragrant milk, their cloaks made out of yellow silk, and trimmed with many a crimson feather. And when they saw the cloak I wore was dim with mire of a mortal shore, they fingered it and gazed on me, and laughed like murmurs of the sea. But Niamh with a swift distress bid them away and hold their peace. And when they heard her voice they ran, and knelt there every girl and man, and kissed as they would never cease her pearl pale hand and the hem of her dress. She bade them bring us to the hall where Angus dreams from sun to sun, a druid dream of the end of days, when the stars are to wane and the world be done.